On Chinese social media, I kept seeing this really strange religious building here in Wuhan. Looking at it, it looks like a church. It has crosses on it. It feels like something straight out of the Vatican City. But at the same time, it's got Buddhas on it. So when you look around it, it feels like you're in Thailand or Myanmar. So I was confused. Is this a church? Is this a temple? Or is this a mosque? What is this? So I came here to check it out. I paid a 13 yuan entrance fee, very cheap, but there's still an entrance fee. And the first thing you're greeted with are some baby Buddhas. Here's a bald baby Buddha doing some hard labor work. Here's another Buddha doing some calligraphy. He's writing some Hanzi, I think. Okay, so far it definitely feels Buddhist. There's a lot of Buddhas. Alright, I think this is starting to be very Buddhist. There's a Buddha with like 1,000 arms. And there's some people with shaved heads praying to it. Some monks. Hopefully they don't think I'm a monk because I have a shaved head. I have a shaved head because I can't grow hair, okay? No other reason. If I could grow hair, I'd have hair. I'm not a monk. Alright, so here's the main building. That looks like a church. Come on, looking at this, you cannot tell me I'm not in Italy. Like, that looks exactly like a church. Look at the top of it. There's crosses. You see right there? There's a cross. And on the other side, there's a cross. The only difference is, on top of it, there's Buddhas with like a lot of hands, a lot of arms. That's the only difference. But besides that, it looks like a church to me. Alright, let's see inside. Is there a cross? Is there a crucifix? Let's see. No, there's no cross. There's no crucifix. The inside's a little different to a church that I'm used to. I'm gonna be honest, I need someone to explain the characteristics of these Buddhas for me, because I don't understand it. Why do they have such long ears? I don't know. I remember that was a fashion, maybe in the 2000s, where people would have those big earrings, and they have like a dot right here. I'm not sure why. And they're golden. Again, I'm not sure why. Right, these ones are not golden. They're very tall and very scary. They have very scary face on them. Like, I'm actually a little bit scared. I feel uncomfortable, to be honest. But yeah, these are different. So it seems like there's many different types of Buddhas. This guy seems like the main guy, like the boss, the manager, because he's the biggest. He's very overweight. And he's got lip gloss. He's got red lips and no hair. Again, I think people are going to think I'm a monk. I'm not a monk. I just can't grow hair, okay? I just have hair loss, that's all. And in my opinion, this one's the scariest, this red one. He looks very angry. His eyes are coming out as well. Look, I don't know why he's so angry. This plant is very much associated with Buddhism. So there's a huge lake filled with it right here. And on the trees, they put these red ribbons. I'm guessing this is a Buddhist tradition as well. I think they write the message. I thought this was for Chinese New Year, but I guess not. I think this is a Buddhist tradition. And here they light, I don't know, fire? Maybe this is a cauldron, or I don't know, for smoke. Here's another one. I don't know, there's some bells on it with the main guy. It's incense right here, you see? They light incense. And here's one of those cauldrons that's actually lit. There's a candle lit inside. Alright, that definitely wasn't a church. That was a Buddhist temple. And I'm not a Buddhist. Never have been, never will be. I'm a Christian. So there's a Catholic church in this area, and I'll check it out too. Here it is. Here's the church. A lot smaller than the temple, but still impressive. Look at this. A Catholic church. Not just any church. A Catholic church. You can go inside too. Okay, this is like a real church. There's nice seats. There's Peppa Pig seats, actually. Peppa Pig pillows. It's very nice. Nice color. I really like it. Feels like I'm back home. And it looks like there's free advertisements, maybe? Chinese Catholic booklets. Look at this. Wow. Very, very beautiful. This is 2019. I don't know how fresh these are. Okay, there was a grandma and a grandpa in there asking me where I'm from. And they told me I need to wear long pants. I'm wearing shorts. so it's kind of awkward. I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize that. So yeah, I just looked around a little bit and left. But yeah, a real Catholic church here in China, there's not many, but they do exist. You know, I always hear these statistics online that China is the most Christian country in the world. 300 million Christians, but most of them are underground. They don't show their faith. They practice at home. And there aren't that many churches available in China. But in reality, you can still find churches in cities. I saw big churches in Beijing, I saw multiple in Wuhan, and I see them all over China. Most of them are not very impressive visually. They're not like cathedrals back home in Europe. You know, it doesn't feel like you're in, you know, Italy or London. No. These are kind of underground churches. But you can still find them, and it's lovely to see them. It's nice to see crucifix. I went to a different church before in Wuhan, and there was no crucifix. It felt like a classroom. So this one feels like a real church. There's a church right here. It's the first church that I've seen in China. I mean, the color of it is beautiful. It's very unique. It's kind of similar to the churches in Korea. I've seen churches in Korea, and they do have a similar style, an Asian style. Okay, the style is definitely a little different to Western churches. It feels more like a classroom than a church, okay? There's a projector or a TV. Here's some historical pictures. Now maybe with people going to the church. Okay, a lady asked me if I believe in Jesus. I said yeah. And she was like, okay, we are brothers then. So here you go. Here's proof. China's a very Christian country, you know? You wouldn't think it. But then this church just looked so different. You know? Not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. Wow. There's no cross, you know? It's interesting. Well, there's a cross here and there's a cross on the top of the building, but there's no cross inside. Interesting. Okay, honestly, not too much to see. Just one small room, so. And being in China for so long, I've noticed a bit of Christianity. I see people wearing crosses. One time I was in a car, in a friend's of a friend's car, and he was playing Christian music on the radio. So there's still, obviously, Christianity here. It's just not as obvious. It's not as in your face. But it's really nice to see it, and I think next time I need to go to a mass to see what that's like here in China.